which is an NGO that uses a photo voice project to sort of give a voice to Bosnian youth, whatever they're worried about, whatever they're thinking about.
Project 1948. What did you guys think of Project 1948? These photographers. Oh, thanks for claps, filmmaker. Those claps are for you. Okay, so with these young kids that are in or coming of age youth, 60% unemployment for youth. Oh my gosh. And they're given this voice.
It's empowering. Yeah. As a youth, I can feel that, and I think that youth have potential to change opinions and norms.
Yeah, I'm a millennial, and these kids, some of them are younger than me. And I hear the plight in North America of the millennials in the job market, and not only are these kids millennials in the job market in a country that has just come out of a war, right? So we have this intersection of problems that are going to be caused, right? And they're coming of age, and it's their time to figure out what they're going to do with their lives, and they're hit with this. But they have this one creative outlet.
I think I'm betraying my ignorance here a little bit, but I grew up sort of near that area when the war was going on, and I remember always sending packets and things like that. And later on, I would watch documentaries about the horrors of the war and the genocide and all that sort of stuff. And it was a bit sobering to watch all the images of the cities, and they look so modern, and they don't look anything like what I had in my mind. So it was kind of interesting to just see the contrast of the way I thought about Bosnia and how, what the reality of the situation is today. Obviously not perfect, but clearly not, a battlefield that was abandoned, last week.
Absolutely, it looks like it's on the rise. It looks very similar to another European modern city. Yet there's something else going on. There's something hidden, something invisible that is stagnating part of that society from moving forward. And I thought it was interesting too, because that one woman, she took a picture of the love equals love, right? That's what she sees as something very important for her world and her future, and she's living in a culture where she says people are openly fighting against that. So it's their chance to kind of say what's on their mind, what they want to see the future hold.
Before the war on the streets, everybody would say hi, hello comrade, and now everybody just passes by you, like you don't even exist.
I just found that some of the youth were just so well spoken, especially that 17-year-old male that was interviewed. I mean, his quotes and the clips were so compelling. I was just wondering how the filmmaker found these youth, because they all just spoke so eloquently and really told the story.
To answer that last question, it was all part of the program that, so I was there, I'm one of the filmmakers, Danielle and I made the film. So the kids were all part of Project 1948 is an NGO that operates there, and a lot of the connections were through past participants. So Jen, who's the organizer who appears briefly in the film at the art show, she had worked with a number of kids. She'd been going to Bosnia for several years, worked with a number of kids in the past, and basically those kids reached out to their friends, anybody who came and attended the event, and sort of the network of children who get involved is slowly growing, mostly by word of mouth and by work being done by other organizations in Sarajevo.
One of the things that struck me was when, and I think it holds true in other countries, is racism is a learned behavior. It's not inbred into you.